Casting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's Game 3 of the National League Division. Series.
Tonight for Detroit, center fielder Alex Smith.
Alex Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball falls for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Some
ball, 2 strikes the count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Brandon Guyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here. Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk. So making runners at the corners now with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Slater is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Johnson now.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros. Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Jake Lamb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money
in time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Paul DeLong. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Geyer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. Now in the box, Miguel Gonzalez. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Geyer. He singled his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw has it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
now batting.
Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Center fielder.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. McNeil is right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. McNeil comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias gets down to make the play. What an outstanding play to end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Up next for the Tigers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Slater is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He's come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Got him to go down swinging there. Austin Slater becomes the first out of the inning. Chris Johnson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Jose Iglesias is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in, Brendan McKay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So digging in now, Jorge Soler. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked. Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Jake Lamb would be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Striding in. Jake Lamb. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander. Andrew Chafin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. As a look, now the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. It was a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Falling for it, Slater. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up now, Miguel Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting,
Malik Smith the next to hit. This pitch is popped up. DeLong coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Paul DeLong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Justin Verlander answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Smith in pursuit. 1 out. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Now here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory. Make the play in foul. So striding in, Brandon Guyer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's down to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Ready for another shot now. Austin Slater, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Chris Johnson.
Line toward right center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Travis Shaw.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Smith. He's got it 1 away. In the ball game. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Hard hit ball to second. McNeil gloves it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Soler.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Drilled to first. Valencia fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jose
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gallo comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
now
Ready for
batting,
another chance?
second baseman.
Jeff McNeil. He's singled in 2
McNeil.
trips to the plate thus far. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gonzalez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Vogelback. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Dan Vogelback.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin Castro.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Geyer sprinting after it, and that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jake Lamb standing in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard up the middle. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Digging in once again, Paul DeLong. 0 for 2 on his line. Thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Malik Smith. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. McKay is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Geyer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Now
digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now, J.D. Martinez, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Left fielder, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit on the ground out to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Joey Gallo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Liam Hendricks.
Joey Gallo. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's retired here 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though. Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone. Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Smith waits on it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again. Brendan.
First baseman. Brendan.
Carlos Ramirez.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Now batting, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Miguel Gonzalez.
Number 9, Miguel Gonzalez.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's spotted himself right back with an opportunity now to really...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in, Malik Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Lamb. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. No problem here, 1 away. Striding in, Dan Vogelbach comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter number
Stepping
15,
in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Jake Lamb standing in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Paul DeLong in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And the changeup. Nate Jones.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 65.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Lamb rounds the corner and is headed home. So stepping in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tie. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. 4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in the count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. Joe won't get him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia in foul ground. But that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer. He'll start things out here in a tie.
Right fielder, Brandon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
The first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Line to the right side. Soler is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. That's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 2-0. Now the 2-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Here's Castro for 1. Back to first. So digging in now, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat. The tag, and he is out. Steve Geltz.
Now pitching for the
Stepping up now, Brendan McKay. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Austin Slater. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Austin
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Now
So strike. In.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
Number one.
Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Soler is there, and they breeze through this half. At the plate, Dan Vogelbach. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the first pitch. Jake Lamb comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smith going back to the track. Ball game! Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are set for baseball.
Center fielder Malik Smith.
And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. This is on the ground over to first. McKay is up with it, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Brandon Guyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Danny Valencia. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gallo giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Here's Chris Johnson now.
Third baseman. Chris
First offering on its way. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman Starlin Castro.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's really put himself now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. And he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Geyer. And that's the first out of the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
First delivery to him on the way. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. McNeil ranges to his left. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Paul DeLong. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Tillman's got his target. Here's the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, making chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle. Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Travis Shaw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Digging in, Brendan McKay. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup, just missed inside. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted the other way to left center. Smith in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Miguel Gonzalez. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Riding in once again, Malik Smith.
The batter, center fielder, Malik Smith.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the 3rd strike.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Geyer. A base hit in his first trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. This is popped up. Calling for it. DeLong. And that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Digging in, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castro.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Tillman's ready. 1-1 on its way. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Now it's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Paul DeLong will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And ready for another chance. Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman Danny
Now
Valencia.
a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. In now, J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bullet down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Now to the plate, Austin Slater. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Left fielder Austin
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder Joey Gallo.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He drew a base, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the
Third
box
baseman,
now. Travis Shaw.
Travis
1 for 1
Shaw.
after a single his first time up. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into the box, Brendan McKay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
McKay.
Justin
Your
Verlander.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers.
Here comes the
Number
first pitch.
35.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Johnson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up, and Castro put this one away for out number 2. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Gonzalez. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jorge Soler. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. McNeil is there, and he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Ken Vogelbach. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now. Not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Geyer has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Malik Smith. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Malik Smith.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Now with the plate.
Right fielder Brandon Geyer.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gallo is over. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Danny Valencia.
And a ball 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. So coming to the plate, number 77. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. That's the kind of count gets him excited.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder Austin Slater.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. The relay throw, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Chris Johnson now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now that's popped up. Castro is there for it, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder Shake.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
DeLong.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Nate Jones enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jeff McNeil.
Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team. Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel
First
Gonzalez.
pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled straight back. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? It's up and out of here into the archways. Digging in to try it again, Malik Smith. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Brandon Geyer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Striding in once again, Brendan McKay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Johnson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Dan Vogelbach. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. McNeil fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. McNeil is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll... Ready for another chance. Danny Valencia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 77. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Lamb will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Tigers,
Irvin Santana comes on the pitch here with 1
later.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Here's Castro for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? Digging in, Jake Lamb. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Paul DeLong. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. 2 for 3 with a double on it. Brad Boxberger.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Here comes the first pitch.
Brad
hit hard on the ground towards second. McNeil gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fast. Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Third baseman Chris.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses, 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gallo has a beat on it. And that retires the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate. Brendan. Steve Geltz.
Brendan McKay. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Detroit.
Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. In is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Again, a 1-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. At the plate, Dan Vogelbach. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no. Wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miguel Gonzalez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
0-1.
Number 12.
Been hitting for Detroit. Number 12.
Cue shot here out toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Shot to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. In now, Brandon Geyer hit the ball pretty well, and Raimel Tapia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. He's running towards second. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-3 ball game.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
Line drive to center field. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Standing in, number 77. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Lamb. And the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Oh, had him chopping at that one.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in, Paul DeLong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is past Johnson down the line. It's a fair ball. Here's Joey Gallo now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander, Andrew Chafin, will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. And that misses, ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Tigers have battled back to knot this series up at 2 games apiece. first opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros.
Afternoon for Houston. Second baseman, number 15.
Starlin Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith in pursuit. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Paul DeLong. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Side, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Batting fourth, center fielder number 13.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Malik.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
So he sets him down swinging. Malik Smith is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will make the catch in that. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I can't get past the last at-bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Throw gets him, 2 down. In is Jorge Soler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Jorge Soler.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Geyer on the move. Another 1-2 delivery. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as digging in. Austin Slater. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Slater
takes a knee-high fastball. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Here's Chris Johnson now.
batting fifth.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bumgarner removed to first. Just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a base hit. Here's the shortstop.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now. Into the box now, number 77. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. Stepping in, Miguel Gonzalez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. One run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. First pitch on its way. Malik Smith is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to go.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. One run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Geyer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the... So coming to the plate, Dan Vogelbach. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back. Enough on a well.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Jake Lamb will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. To 2-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jake Lamb becomes the first out of the inning. Paul DeLong is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Vogelbach is on his way home, and the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 here. And Jason Hamill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. That's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home, and he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Geyer moving to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis Shaw. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smith racing back to the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Ready for another chance. Brendan McKay. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another 2-2 offering. Sent on the ground out to second. McNeil scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Ready now, Austin Slater. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Austin.
Here's a pop-up now. Bumgarner is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Chris Johnson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Johnson.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 16.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Smith. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Ben Vogelbach. He singled his last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sliced hard down the left field line. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in once again, Jake Lamb. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
And there's ball 2 now. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base. At the plate, number 77. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Now in the box, Miguel Gonzalez, Jared Kozart. Answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as number 12 will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McKay is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready once again, Malik Smith. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He's set, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to home. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeLong. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1. 6 runs, 7 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Smith racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He hit a sac fly earlier. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And that's over. 3-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The short hit hard. Iglesias is there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now to the plate. Brandon Geyer. He'll start things out. Raimel Tapia will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Hit back up the middle. DeLong takes it in. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Into the box.
First baseman.
Number 21 will move into the now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back on it. He's around first, heading for 2.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. At the plate, Austin Slater. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Chris Johnson. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Cozart has his sign. Here's the 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Ready once again. Brendan McKay. He'll begin things here. Liam Hendricks is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Liam Hendricks.
Lined hard to the left side. But foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Number 21.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Adam Jones come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adam Jones.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he is out on the tag. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Designated hitter, Dan Vogelbach.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set. Now the pitch. Starlin Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves it in. Ready for another shot now. Jeff McNeil, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ryan Butcher enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. DeLong will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Jones has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in once again, number 77. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitch.
Threw it right past him. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch.
Jake Lamb. Your attention,
Franklin Gutierrez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, one away. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeLong. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle. Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in the more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Joey
into the windup and the pitch. Joey Gallo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Brad Boxberger will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
now pitching for the
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Brad Boxberger.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And that misses ball 1. There's a cut fastball that.
If I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Into the box now, Brendan McKay. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lifted into center field. Smith has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chris Hatcher gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 44, Chris Hatcher.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 21. Your attention,
so
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Number 21 stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he takes a called strike one. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
Runners off for second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. Austin Slater.
Left fielder.
Kyle Bearclaw trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Nomar Mazara will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he lays off for ball one.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Chris Johnson would be next. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men. Stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Back up the middle, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. Carlos Ramirez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Michael Reed will come on now and pinch run here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smith ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Reed rounds third and is digging for the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw won't get him. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Gutierrez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1-1, here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready on 1 and 2. A fastball that just misses inside. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lazara's on his horse. 2 gone. Stepping in, Paul DeLong. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Ball 2.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Center fielder number 13.
He's set and the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll... Here's Chris Johnson now. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hyun-Soo Kim will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Line to the right side. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. Jeff McNeil comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tapia is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Travis Shaw, with 2 home runs under his belt already, waits on deck. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Smith is there. 2 gone. Settling in now, Brendan McKay. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away. Digging in, number 77. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. This is lifted out to left. Gutierrez giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Number 12.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Shot towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Malik Smith the next to hit. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Malik Smith goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And start the celebration. The